Happy Sunday, YouTube. It's your girl Ronique. So today we're gonna cover um our Sunday talks. Okay, I'm doing this really quick because I gotta run errands and stuff. My eyes are watering a little bit. Bear with me. So today's talk is just gonna be about getting out your comfort zone. So if you don't want to talk about that, go ahead and close out now. I wish you a good day, etc. So forth. You know, I'm always gonna cover the topic in the first 2 minutes. And this is just general talks I'm doing right now every Sunday as promised on YouTube. So if you want to know a little bit about me, I am now currently 46. I am a grandma, a mother. I was in corporate, now entrepreneur. I have a team, those type of things. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get into getting out of your comfort zone. So what I did recently, actually last night to be exact, is I decided to participate in a murder mystery. I have never went to a murder mystery dinner ever in life. Also, I decided to be an actress in the murder mystery dinner. Now, I am in the need of like motivation, creativity. You know how things just get stale in your life and the things that you're doing. So you're just looking for ways to kind of re-energize you, figure out your new path, whatever that is. So I'm just trying out different things and trying to see what I like at this point, right? So that is basically getting out of your comfort zone. This is something I absolutely never done. I never took acting classes. I was not a creative person in school. I wasn't a creative person in any type of school or any setting. I'm not big about arts like painting or anything like that. So yes, this is something that is absolutely getting me out of my comfort zone. So how did I do? I had a great time, guys. I really held on to my character. I surprised my friends that came to the murder mystery. I just sent the messages like, "Hey, I want to go to this dinner. If you want to go, I'm gonna be there." I didn't tell them I was an actress in it. I didn't tell them anything. So when they got there, they realized that I was in character. So they had to figure out along with everybody else what was going on. And so they were just cracking up. So it was a really good time. And I think I'm gonna do it again, just to be honest. I was pretty tired. It's been a very long week as I get ready to wrap up things for the end of the year. So it's just been a lot going on in my normal world day to day. And so last night, I ain't gonna honest, I was a little tired. So I probably couldn't have I really did not understand the inspiration and the fun I had until I actually woke up this morning. It was like, oh my God, I actually really enjoyed myself. And I would do it again, So that is something like getting out of my comfort zone. And even though, it's not my typical thing, what I normally do is not like what I would do on a regular basis. It is truly something that I think, is going to, that I know, not think, I know is going to give me inspiration in my day to day, in my world of work, in my transition, and so forth. So that's why I chose to do it. I'm going to be trying different things out throughout, just probably the rest of my life at this point, just trying to figure out, what I like to do now, those type of things. I feel like before 30, honestly, you're kind of listening to everybody else. You're trying to figure out what you want to do in life. You're going by what people's experiences are. After 30, you start figuring out more of like who you are, what you really want to do in life, what that looks like for you, what looks different than everybody else's. And I've always been a pretty much unique person who always kind of beats in my own drum from what everybody else tells me. But I feel like I've been in with the herd a little bit more than what I probably would have done if I was really created to be extremely unique, to be honest. So I think I'm going to get more into outside of the herd as I get older, to be honest. Because when you get older, you just get more like, I don't know, you really don't feel the peer pressure as much. Some people like you get a I don't care attitude. It's not really necessarily I don't care. You just really begin to try to really be like, okay, who am I to my core? What does life look like to me? What makes me happy? And what does that, how does that feel to me? And I think you really take that on seriously. So I want to encourage you to get out your comfort zone. For me, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get inspiration from this moment for probably months to come, and other things I'll probably decide to do or even get into. So I think it was really interesting. Now, my character was Duchess Wellington, just so you get a little background on my character. It was Great Gatsby's theme. She was this was during the Prohibition. We were in New York. She had a track over in Jersey. She actually killed her dad. Which I don't think I revealed that. I just kind of said my father had just lost under unique circumstances, and and I'm just happy to be the track boss at this point. That's what I said. So I didn't really tell people that I killed my dad. But then I actually had put my arm in a sling because I had to be left-handed and I'm naturally right-handed. But to play along with the murder mystery, because one of the clues was the killer was left-handed. And so I didn't want to use my right hand. So my thing was just to put it in a sling so that way so I wouldn't accidentally use my right hand. That's the only thing I could think of. And then I kind of made up the person. I knew who the person was getting killed, that he had roughed me up because I owe him a lot of money. So that was the big thing that everybody knew. Now, the interesting thing is that a lot of people didn't pick me as being the murderer, even though everybody kept calling my name throughout the night. Like, they was really, like, the other actors and actresses were really, like, improvising a lot with me and so forth, because I had the bets, and then they was talking about I was stealing people money and stuff. And so I was just like, it ain't my fault y'all like to gamble, etc. I was collecting jewelry. I mean, it was a fun time. So I'm just hoping to get a lot of inspiration, a lot of just insight from me, just doing all those things that's going to lead to me into my building that I, do, and even just, enjoying life more in general. So I think, I want to encourage you to get out your comfort zone. But I was thinking about a quote that I see a lot, or I see a lot of people say, you should do this. You should have something in your life that you do that you don't make money from, that you absolutely just love, that is truly a hobby, and it's something that just brings you joy. They always say, connect with your inner child, connect with your inner child. And a lot of us, of course, life happens. We deal with death. We deal with crisis. We deal with whatever's going on in this crazy world we live in. We deal with all of that, and we get away from our inner child. And I'm really big about smiling and laughing when I can. And I'm really big about trying to enjoy life and be grateful when I can. And of course, I can be extremely serious. There's no way you could be a leader of my magnitude and not be serious too. But I also like to have a good time. I don't believe that you have to work hard and kill yourself in order to build great things or even help yourself, your family, and your community. So that's just something I will never believe in. If it takes all that, then I won't do it, okay? But I do believe you can still do things and still have a great time, still live a fulfilling life, and still have fun, while doing it, and not kill yourself in the process, okay? And really take care of yourself, and really prioritize your health, prioritize your mental health, prioritize your well-being, prioritize your family, prioritize being just generally happy with yourself. And it all starts with you. So this was something I really took time to do for myself, and I didn't tell anybody I was doing it. I just told people I was unavailable a certain time every week because we were doing rehearsals. And I didn't ever tell anybody what it was because I really just wanted to do something for myself. And I take care of myself. Like, it's not like I don't do things for myself, but I want to start doing other things for myself, if that makes sense. So this was something that I did for sure for myself and added in some uniqueness and did something that I have never done before. So I just want to encourage you to do the same. I had a good time. Like I said, I believe I'm going to get a lot of inspiration from this moment. And, it's going to be something I'm going to talk about for a minute. And so everybody's going to get to hear about it. Probably they're going to be like, oh, Ronique was like the Duchess, whatever. So I actually like my name. I hope I get another good character next time. But this is going to be a quick Sunday talk because I actually need to get out and run a lot of errands and start doing some things. I'm kind of switching how I handle my Sundays up. Normally, I'm very much relaxed on Sundays and very much not doing things, but I'm ready to do some transitions in my life. So I am really switching things up throughout my week as I prepare through those. So that's it for the Sunday talk. Get out there, choose something to do that will pull you out of your comfort zone. Do something you have never done before, whatever that may be. Make it something though that you gotta like really take time to do and you gotta prep for, because I know, especially in America, we're in a very unregulated capitalized can't get the word out. Capitalist society, okay? And so what happens with that is we're very rushed. We're extremely don't have time for ourselves. We're just in this state of chaos a lot of times, to be honest, unless you have really figured out how to control your time. So a lot of people are still dealing with that. That was one reason why I really stepped away from working in corporate America, was because I wanted to get control of my time first. I was like, I can figure out how to make the money, but it's very difficult in a society that is heavy capitalism and extremely like constantly on the go to get a hold of your time. So that was something I wanted to get a hold of first, and then I would fit everything into that. And that's literally what I decided to do. So that's just been my journey. But that was the premise of my journey, was I wanted my time. I was like, I want to control my time. And in corporate, and so let me say, this is maybe another thought as you're choosing your uncomfortable thing to do, or your thing to do for the first time. And why when I say get control of my time, a lot of people be like, I want to control my time, that's why I want to be an entrepreneur and so forth. It actually depends on what type of entrepreneurship you go into, if you're going to control your time or not. And a lot of people don't talk about that. If you go into an entrepreneurship that is still requiring you to work around the clock, you don't have control of your time. So you're really meeting a losing battle, right? So understand that. So you could have a job where you can still control your time. Especially nowadays, there's a lot of options to be a 1099 contractor and so forth, or even be an employee and still have control of your time, or not working, the typical 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 time frame. So really look at all those options and see what's best for you. So don't just think you have to be a business owner to control your time. I think you definitely have to understand about how you want to control your time and what things you want, how you want your life to look, and then fit those things into it. It is some businesses I will never go into because it's going to make me lose control of my time. I'm just going to be honest with you. And that's the things I don't think a lot of entrepreneurs or business owners talk about. It is definitely, and business can be one of the most stressful things, especially when you choose certain industries. So keep that in mind as well. So, it is, everything comes with its good and its bad. You got to realize what is the most important thing for you and what would you like to do. So hopefully you go choose something that you got to prep for, that you really have to take time to get prepared for, and that you see a end result on, because then that's going to help you to just enjoy that thing you choose to get out of your comfort zone even more. And it was a process, and it wasn't like, oh, I went and did a paint and sip, or I went and made a candle. That is something that's really quick and easy to get done. Like if you want everyone to learn how to skate, that's something I want to work on my roller skating skills. So I really want to take lessons and start skating again. I just haven't been able to find a teacher that can work in my schedule as of yet, that works for me. So that's my only problem. I'm not in a big city, so it's just a little bit harder for me to find those type of things. Get something where you got a little rehearsal time and then you see an end result. So that way it's not something you're doing it's like one and done. Put the one and done things in there too, but choose something that forces you out of your comfort zone, because you're gonna get more inspiration, more skills, more just different things from that altogether. So that's my advice, guys. I'm about to go. I hope you have a good Sunday. I was gonna say Thursday, I don't know why, and so forth. And hopefully you enjoyed this quick Sunday talk. I will talk to you guys later. Be blessed.